Gardening can be an art form, for sure, but today we're taking it a step further, showing you how to take that garden beauty and bounty and turn it into edible showpieces. The cracker is the canvas, colorful veggies are the medium. We're about to add creativity and flavor all in one beautiful bite. Gardener and teacher Robyn Chubey is joining me from her home to show us how to create these tasty toasts that almost look too lovely to eat. Robyn, it's nice to meet you through the screen. Thanks for taking time with us today.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here.
So I know you find such joy in gardening. Inspire us. Why? Why is that particular passion yours?
So I could talk about gardening all day long, but honestly, what other hobby is going to be great for the environment, great for the pollinators, good for your soul? It's going to be a workout for your body, a potential savings on your pocketbook and grocery bill, along with nourishing your family from your kitchen. I mean, there's just nothing else like it. So I just love...
Vote for Robyn. You win. That was a beautiful campaign. You have my vote for sure. Well, you've extended that passion, though, into delicious food that complements the gardening way. It's so lovely. You say it isn't complicated.
No, but cute food is trending, if you haven't heard. And in my opinion, the best appies are going to be the ones that aren't going to be too complicated to make, have ingredients that you are having trouble finding. So this recipe absolutely fits that bill in every way. And
you've gone tiny. These are little pieces of toast, right?
Yes, they are little bite-sized pieces of toast.
And do you play around? Do you play around with the food first, or are you seeing it in your brain, or even sketching it out before you start slicing, dicing, and placing?
So honestly, all sorts of designs are able to be found all over Pinterest and Instagram and the internet. So usually I kind of find inspiration here and there from things that other chefs are doing. In Japan, they have amazing chefs that do just beautiful work with their knives and make really intricate designs. So drawing sort of inspiration from everywhere, I kind of make little adjustments to make my own varieties here.
They're amazing. They kind of remind me of the, we get obsessed with anything, right? But like the mini fairy gardens or like petite cupcakes or pastries, they kind of fit in that category. What's your favorite thing you've ever put on toast? Your favorite design?
Okay, so my favorite design is probably the little watermelons. They are absolutely adorable. And
what are they made of?
So they are made of little cucumber pieces. So I just used a melon baller and then cut out little cucumber tops. You can see them on this one.
Yes.
And then you fill them with jam and some chia seeds to be the little watermelon seeds. And they're just absolutely adorable. But my daughter says watermelon doesn't belong on toast. It's the only thing that she says doesn't belong on bread. So she's like, no, the watermelons don't work, but they're my fave.
I love the little scrambled eggs too. Is that tomato that went in the middle?
Yes, so that's a little cherry, yellow cherry tomato, and then it's just strawberry cream cheese with white cream cheese on top.
You're an artist. This is so mesmerizing to watch you work. You're going to show us today, like process progress, a ladybug toast. I have a feeling this is going to beat the chia seeds in cuteness.
Absolutely. So when you're doing your Melba toast, first I recommend taking your cream cheese and sort of whipping it up a little bit. Otherwise, it'll be really hard to spread. And I just use a little cheese knife. You can use a butter spreader or even just a butter knife. And you're going to want to put on your cream cheese so that it isn't touching the edges of your toast. I find that that's sort of the most aesthetic way to make them.
So keep the border.
Yes, leave a border around the edge. And then this way you can get your cream cheese on. And when you're done, I usually will just take my finger and sort of just smooth out the edges a little bit. And then place your toast down. You're going to take a cherry tomato and simply cut it in half. And then on the back side, to make the little sort of wings of the butterfly, you're just going to cut a little V out into the top.
Okay.
You can see that there.
Yeah.
And then you just place that down on your toast. Then you're going to take a black olive and you're going to slice that in half and then half lengthwise.
Oh, it's an olive. I bet a walk down the produce aisle in your brain is not the same as a walk down the produce aisle in my brain.
And then you just take that little piece of olive and you tuck it against the front of your cherry tomato. And you already have the body of the ladybug right there. It's so simple. Then I'm using little onions that I'm growing here. You can actually see them behind me here in my little grow station. And then I just use my kitchen scissors to cut my onions into the right length so that you can make a little antenna. The little skinnier onions are going to be the cutest ones, but you can just use regular chives and just chop them thinner as well.
Now here's the beauty in this. Yes, they are beautiful, but I imagine they taste great too. All of the flavors you're working with, the veggies paired with the cream cheese, they taste great too?
Yes, my husband was pretty surprised. He had one the other day when I was making them, and he's like, these are really good.
He's like, I like this ladybug toast. Who am I?
Yeah, so after I do the onions for the antenna, I'll just take a few more onions, and then I take my scissors again and then just chop a bunch of little slices. And this is just so fast. It's way faster than a knife. And then you just take some of these little onion pieces and sprinkle them around to make
it's so cute.
More.
Oh,
and
it's so cute.
The final touch is you take a skewer with some balsamic vinegar, and that's how you make the little dots on your ladybug's back.
Robyn, darling, okay, based on the look, the beautiful aesthetic of your workstation, maybe you are serving these on the everyday, but for the rest of us, where might we serve these treasures, these works of art?
So I am not serving these on the everyday. I will create these to share over on my Instagram channel, and then I'll make them for gatherings like Mother's Day. This is a perfect appy to surprise your friends with if you're having a little girl dinner and you're having some wine. This is something darling to pull out. This is not something you want to make ahead. The crackers and the little spreads are going to taste their very best when you just make them and serve them for eating immediately. That'll keep the crispiness on the cracker. But if you want to do something make ahead, you can use toasted baguette instead, and that will be a wonderful spread as well.
Got it. Robyn, you are fantastic and a great teacher to boot. Thank you so much. Where can people follow along to see more of your passion for home and garden?
You can find me most often on my Instagram, which is at Life of Glow with life_of_glow. I'm just starting a YouTube. I'll be under that same username. prairieglowacres.com is my website, and then I'm having a book come out in March, and that will be on Amazon called Gather Together.
Oh, I'd love to have you back to talk about that. Congrats, sister. That's fantastic. And I'm considering you a new friend through the screen. I can't wait to follow. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We will list all of those contact details for you on our website.